All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, Byrd, Parker Byrd, ECU baseball. We'll talk about what he's up to this summer and what else he's got going on. Byrd, how you doing, sir?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Always great to be in here.
And ball never stops, right? You were telling us about some games you had yesterday. So tell us who you've been playing with, what you've been up to this summer.
Yeah, I've been playing with the Edenton Steamers down there in Edenton. It's been honestly a great summer. It's a great city down there. Awesome environment at the ballpark. Great team. You know, all the camaraderie and stuff. So it's been a really fun summer, honestly, and good always to be playing baseball. So.
And it's been fun following you and seeing those milestones. Your first AB a couple years ago at ECU, first RBI and hit, this past season at ECU. But you told us you hit a milestone yesterday, right?
Yeah. I got my first stolen base. So
awesome.
Probably more proud about that one than anything. Probably worked harder for that than all the others. So.
And I know last year in the summer you were playing some third, some infield. You've been playing in the field, pitching at all, anything?
Yeah, I've been playing third base a good bit. Yeah. I played a couple games over there, and I feel good over there. First ground ball that was hit to me was a little bit of slow roller, and my internal clock wasn't there. He was safe by like a step or two, and after that, I mean, it's been smooth sailing, and it's been fun.
Awesome to hear. Parker, what's your kind of goal with playing the game of baseball at this point? Like, what's
I'm gonna play this year at ECU, obviously, and hopefully play with the Bananas or something cool like that down in the future. So I'm hoping to do that next year after ECU, obviously. Still got one more year here though. So.
Yeah, and there's like games involving amputees, right? And leagues and Olympics and things.
100%.
Like, have you thought about any of that stuff?
Yeah, the Paralympics is definitely a big interest of mine.
Yeah.
I really want to get into all those cool sports, and the cool thing about it is they don't have baseball. So obviously I'm going to have to, choose a different sport. So I'm an athletic guy, and there's a lot of great coaches out there, and they're trying to lead me to one way to another, but honestly any sport out there is going to be pretty cool to learn.
Well, I know throughout this you've still remained an athlete, and I hear you kill it in the weight room just about more than anybody. So, still in great shape, still playing ball.
Always take pride in that. Always take pride in that.
Have Pac or Franny or anybody motivated you to stay in the game from that aspect?
They do all the time, honestly. They say, man, you really should get into coaching. That they think I'd be a great coach, and I mean, it might be in my cards. It might be. But, for now, I'm a ride out playing as long as I can.
Yeah.
But coaching might be. I mean, I love the game of baseball, and I always see myself around the game somehow in some form. So, I don't know. I've really been interested recently in, like, the front office stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know how to really get into that.
Right.
What's the first step in that. But I really like, the analytics part, how teams work. So maybe that's in the cards. I don't know, honestly. So I'm excited to see.
See if we can figure out how to pay Terry McLaurin and make him happy.
Dude, I would pay him anything.
I'm with you.
First thing I saw this morning, I opened up Instagram, and I don't know if you follow him on Instagram, but it's like Womanders, like with a W. And I see like the trade thing, and it's Terry McLaurin to the Patriots. And my heart dropped because it was like 13 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no way. I was like, there's no way. I was like, they built all this offense around Jaden Daniels. There's no way they're going to trade their best wide receiver. And then I, like, look it up and, like, go to ESPN's website, all this, and I realized, and I go to the comments as well. They're like, dude, stop scaring us, all this and that. So, yeah, I did have a jump scare this morning.
Another thing on your just your life in the future, you evolve like everyone should, but you probably didn't have – podcast host and motivational speaker in mind 5 years ago. So you just kind of never know where it'll go, right?
Yeah, it's been an awesome journey in that aspect. It's definitely been, definitely a learning thing because I'm from small Laurinburg that, everybody has thick country accent, mumbles, and all that stuff. And my parents told me at probably 11th grade, 12th grade, I'll tell you one thing you're never going to be as a public speaker because I took this community college public speaking class, and they're like, why are you taking that? And I was like, just easy course, all that. And then they're like, well, you're not going to be a public speaker. You cannot do that very well. And here I am. So
he said, I took that personally.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I remember that one.
Parker Byrd joining us. Parker, we had your former teammate, Dixon Williams, on yesterday, newest member of the Braves organization. You're a fellow Atlanta fan like myself. So what'd you think when you saw that?
Dude, awesome, man. I was so happy for that guy. He's worked his butt off. And talking about somebody that's matured while he's been here at ECU, it's that guy right there. And he deserves it, man. I'm glad he got everything he wanted, and I'm super stoked to see him go to the Braves because obviously I'm a huge Braves fan, but I'm an even bigger Dixon Williams fan.
Yeah.
So to see those two collab is going to be awesome, and I just got done talking to him, so that's pretty cool.
And I asked Mike Mullis on Tuesday, when did he know or think Ethan Young would be drafted? This would be, his last year, whatever, at ECU. And he said last fall. He said, you could see it pretty early on.
Yeah,
but how about what he was able to do and get drafted by the Cardinals?
Yeah, dude. Ethan Diesel's a man. And I tell people all the time, he's phenomenal talent, phenomenal stuff on the mound, but his mindset is what puts Ethan apart from the others because he's the type of guy, he might have thrown 60 pitches yesterday, but the game's on the line, he wants the ball.
Right.
And he's not going to complain about how his arm feels. So the Cardinals got to steal with him. I really do think that, and I hope that he has a great career. And he's a great human being too, so he deserves all the success in the future.
Parker Byrd joining us. You watch any of the All-Star events, Home Run Derby, All-Star game?
I watched the highlights, and I was playing summer ball, so our games kind of aligned with it. But I'll tell you what was cool, man, is I got home from my summer ball game whenever the All-Star game was, and I just made a sandwich, and I was turned on the All-Star game. It was the ninth inning, bottom of the ninth, and I was like, it's a tie game. This might go into extra innings. And then the announcers come on, and they're like, we have something cool for you guys coming up if this game stays tied, and it did. And then the whole little home run derby, that was pretty cool. It's very interesting picks with the managers, though.
Right,
I was like, man, you have Ohtani, you have Cal Raleigh.
Some guys left, right? Wasn't that the case? Like Aaron Judge or something? They bolted after.
Maybe. I saw when Tariq Schoolboy came out and it's street clothes. So.
On that note, I think they should have pitchers decide it. Let the pitchers get in there and hit.
I like that.
Of course, Jared said the National League has Ohtani, and it wouldn't be fair, but
maybe that should be your exception.
Right?
You shouldn't allow him to. That dude's a freak, bro. It's awesome to watch him play.
It's incredible. If you were in a derby, Parker, who would be throwing your BP? Who's your all-time favorite BP tosser?
I laugh because me and my dad talked about this probably once a week growing up.
Really?
My dad, he's came a long way in his BP journey, but he's still not the best. But I would probably pick him just for the sake of it. But as in strike thrower, I hope it's not how many balls the pitcher throws because it's it'll be bad. It'll be fun though. I really would pick my dad. It would be an awesome experience, like the Cal Raleigh situation, like that, and having his brother catch was so cool. So, and Bryce Harper did the same thing a couple years ago in 2018, 2019, and when he won it. So, probably my dad. I
never thought, and not that the swingers are nervous because they're big leaguers, but I've never thought about the mindset of the BP pitcher in the home run derby. Sounds like your dad would be nervous up there to throw you strikes.
I really do. In all honesty, my answer should be Jeff Palumbo because that guy can put a ball in anywhere you want it, whatever speed. I mean, that guy's a freakish athlete at the age of however old he is, 40, whatever. But I'm probably my dad. But I think he would fold under the pressure.
Parker Byrd joining us. That'd be awesome to see. So what's left for the summer league as far as summer ball?
Yeah, so I have until the 24th.
Okay.
And then I leave the 25th for Hawaii. So looking forward to a nice little family vacation.
Awesome.
Little trip. So.
And don't want to rush away the rest of the summer and that. But when does fall ball crank up?
Yeah,
it seems like you guys really don't have an off season.
Really
you might have an off week or two, but
our off season's really, and it's really not off because season's in February, but the most we have off is in December because we go home. But we get back cranked up. Let's see, we come back 25th for school. Guys will probably get here 24th. All the freshmen are here now, so they're already getting acclimated to the new environment and stuff. But I would say we'd probably start up 25th. Honestly.
Man.
Yeah, we probably do a little bit of stuff, probably team meetings and all that stuff. And obviously you got to follow NCAA regulation. But besides that, I mean, we'll get cranky as soon as we get back.
Good deal. Got a new episode of the Parker Byrd Show available for you to watch and listen to. Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. Who's your latest guest, Parker?
Trooper Wright. He's a phenomenal guest. He had great testimony, great story, and he's doing some cool things now. So definitely check that out because he had some powerful words to say at such a young age. And I wish I had that maturity at his age because I would probably be in a much better place. But he's a great dude, great human being, and has a lot of phenomenal stuff going on in his life. So,
Parker, keep up the good work, man. Great
to
chat with you. We'll talk to you again soon.
Yes, sir.